Good evening, brothers, sisters, gender norm resistors. It's time to get back into the land of Shapier with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Another day of futzing around with that damn kitchen sink. But I think we finally have it done. We have the drain work and stuff all redone. We have the garbage disposal removed. We have a new faucet. All of that is done and taken care of, which is fantastic news to me because, oh my goodness, that was starting to get kind of annoying and just, oh man, I have so many like little nicks and cuts on my hand. I have a big old scab on my head right about here. I have sore muscles all over. But it's worth it to be able to say, yes, my mother can use both sides of her kitchen sink now, which is fantastic. So yes, as the title of this particular episode states, we are going to be working on on improving our character. We are going to be doing vast improvements. Interestingly enough, this particular game does not have things so that it's just to the point where it's just like, you go and do this whenever you want type of thing. It actually is kind of centered around, the idea of things are time sensitive. So sometimes you basically you have to kind of wait a certain number of days for things to show up and all that good stuff. So for example, the elementals don't start showing up right away. They kind of show up over time and you have so many days and stuff to deal with them. Some of them are very focused on, their specific ways of handling them, their specific ways of dealing with them. Most of them aren't too difficult. It's just a matter of it's more of a matter of knowing of having an idea of what the elements do, how the elements interact with one another. So for example, water trumps fire, fire trumps earth, earth trumps wind, wind trumps water, etc., etc. And the play between the two is very, very instrumental. You have to use the counter element to weaken them and then give them a place to hide or a way to capture them. That's the interactions of the various different elements and how you deal with the elementals and how you deal with them. It's not too difficult. But like I said, basically we're kind of in a holding pattern until things really start kicking off. We do need to improve our stealth, of course. We need to improve some of our thieving skills for our first thieving mission. And then we also need to improve our agility. We need to improve our dodging, our attacks and stuff like that so that we can really interact with the various different things in the world and more or less kind of be okay with the idea of, hey, be able to handle brigands, be able to handle the tough stuff that's coming around. And really, that's what we need to focus on. So we need to go to the Adventurers Guild and spar and do a lot of dodging and stuff like that. And then, a lot of dodging, a lot of attacking and stuff like that, just to build up our general skill sets. We need to go around and we need to cast magical spells in order to improve our magical ability so we can actually beat the Wizards Institute of Technicry entrance trials and stuff like that. Because we are a magical thief. We are a magical thief. That's kind of the goal that I have set up. That's the kind of the character that I've built. That's the character that I tend to always build because those characters are just fun. They are just fun. So anyway, I think it's time to get into this. What do you say? So here we are outside of the WIT, or the Wizards Institute of Technicry. We have almost full stamina. We're not doing too bad on health. And it is currently mid-morning. So we have pretty much the entire day ahead of us. Today is good day for fighting practice. Every day is good day for fighting practice. I was going to say, I'm like, when do you not practice fighting? Well, okay. I was gonna say, go in, go on in. Well, let's spar. All right, there we go. Okay. So yeah, we're really gonna try and stick with just like the normal. All right, that was pretty good. Oh, wow. Okay. That's actually kind of impressive. Wow, we're actually holding our own here. Critical hits! Wait, we have... are there critical hits? I didn't realize there were critical hits. Alright, she was just a little bit faster than us this time. So, alright, we're actually doing pretty decently here. I mean, this is against a pretty tough warrior. I'm not gonna fall for that. Yeah, take that. You're just presenting your shield. Ha-ha! Now, come on! I mean, really, my hero is already down pretty far as his health. Wow, just walked right into that combo. What? Okay. Maybe I should have gone back. I'm actually really holding my own here, which is pretty impressive. Like, a thief holding his own against a professional fighter is pretty impressive. Like, yeah, we're actually holding our own here. I mean, we've got her down to a third health. Oh, wow, I just like, yeah. Oh, come on. I couldn't do anything in that instance. Okay, so yeah. Scorpion always wiggles its tail before it strikes. Be ready to back away. Good to know. Good to know. Dodging attacks be good, but multiple enemies may run out of the room quickly. If you get into fight with pack of jackalmen, protect your flanks by kicking approaching foes in the chest while focusing on the main attacker. To execute sidekick by pressing number pad 5 while an enemy is near your flank or back. Oh! Jumping back is often the most inefficient way to defend yourself, as you give up terrain and you will be left in a position where a quick counterattack is not an option. Yet by using your instincts, you will be able to launch the occasional counterattack against your foe, doing large amounts of damage. Good to know. When you avoid an attack by jumping backward, then the leaping lunge may be triggered at random. Be plenty of handy with daggers. If you carry additional daggers, throwing them at an enemy is be a good way to weaken him. Makes sense. I've been trying to do that. Throw an extra dagger by pressing Q right before the first dagger toss ends. Okay. So how did we do? Our strength increased, our intelligence, our agility really increased. Our vitality, our luck, our weapons use increased by 6, our dodge increased. Wow, okay, so yeah, that really did help. That helped a lot. You spend an hour swapping adventure stories with Rakesh and Uhura. But not Simba, because Simba is too young. See, everybody makes a point of calling him golden hair and stuff like that. It's like, really? That's all you have is the color of his hair. That's kind of rude, really. So now it is midday. I've seen many men in my time, and you are certainly one of them. Thanks, I think. Okay, so you're not ready to tell me about the possibilities of adventure. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Right. Okay, we will need a lamp. For the first one, we're going to need a lamp. We have 12 dinars. Brass is essence of all that I sell. Lanterns and lamps, braziers and bottles, tea servers and cups. I have the goods of the fine workers of metal in the city. Well, that sounds great. And hello? Right, yeah, you said that. Lamps. My oil lamps will light the way through the darkest night. Surely an adventurer such as yourself would have need for such a thing. For you, Effendi, I will charge but 15 dinars. Well, I do not have 15 dinars. So I will have to find a way to make some money. Though, to a certain extent, we could make money by, we will make some money by robbing a house. So that's good. So now we need to build up our sneaking skill, of course, because when we break into a house, we're going to want to be quiet. And we already have some oil. Oh, it's Saurus oil. Well, that's creepy. You hear a strange noise approaching. Okay, so apparently they actually tell you when the silly clowns are effect is kicking in. The strange noise seems to be coming closer. Ah, yes, there we go. Just one of the Marx Brothers, not the trio this time. That's interesting. Usually I always saw them like come in threes. I have a here what you need, 'cause you so smart. Bookends. It got a donkey head on the other and an ass on the other. On one side and an ass on the other. Makes a great gift. Good day, Effendi. There's our lovely little Saurus. So we can come out here and we can say, I want to cast a force bolt. Why not? Okay, well, let's try going over one Scarine and see if we can cast some spells out in the true wilds. Wow, our mana is really low. But it doesn't tell us how much mana it takes to cast the spell. So resting will bring back a little bit of our mana. Not a lot, though. But our magic is increasing now, so that's good. We are increasing our we are increasing our skills. And of course, this is only day 2. We are still only on day 2, which is really kind of amazing if you think about how much stuff we've already gone and done and seen. So much for sneaking if you can't even sneak up on a guard. You are way too attentive, sir. Genuine Saurus foot. I do find it interesting that they're just going screen by screen on this, and not like it's not like a continuous. Because if I remember right, in the EGA version, it's just like a continuous. You just keep going, and the hallway scrolls past you. Which is, I mean, that was I kind of liked that one a little bit better. It was a bit more immersive. Oh, I guess it stops when you have to make a choice as to where do you want to go. See, and working on our stealth also increases our intelligence and our agility. Which is good. That is all very, very good stuff. And of course, we're just improving our time and killing some time until we get to see Shima dance. I don't know how good it's going to look, because the only one this is the first time I'm actually playing the VGA version. So, I mean, in theory, it should look really, really good, or at least a lot better than it did on the EGA version. And I kind of wonder how many kids saw that when they were young, when they were first playing this game, when they were, just really getting into this game and stuff like that, and how many of them turned out to be, that was kind of what started their curiosity as far as the whole furry thing. Because it's kind of like, well, here's this pretty little, here's this attractive female cat dancing. It's alright, we're up to 110 as far as our stealth goes. Still only mid-afternoon. But did that just stop at the door so that... Now that's interesting. I wonder, did it? Is that why it stopped me where it did? Or did I bump into, like, a bump in the sand or something like that? Because I didn't tell my character to stop. I mean, if it stops when you're like lined up with a door or something like that, that would be pretty nice, really. Here's a question. Have I been eating any rations? Nope. I still have the standard. I do have half full. My water skins are only half full now. But yeah, it's a lot of your first days in any, of course, well, much like any adventure game, or RPG game like this, at least. A lot of your first days are kind of building up your skills, getting ready for the adventures that await you. Guide to sightseeing in beautiful Razir, only costing you 1 dinar since it only got a 1 page. I'm sorry, 1 dinar a page? That is outrageously priced, sir. That is ridiculously expensive. Of course, I kind of do wonder, what do they do for paper? Because there isn't a whole lot of wood around here. I mean, I'm kind of impressed that they have wood doors and stuff like that. I mean, most of the architecture is stone, which makes sense being out in the desert. You'd probably have, like, a lot of sandstone in particular. But it's like, I don't see a lot of trees. So I don't know how they would get the wood. Unless they're, like, flying it in on carpets, or there's, like, massive caravans that bring in wood from far away places. Like, I can't see them leaving barrels sitting out in the weather and stuff like that. You can never prevent the Aussies from getting in. I have learned this after many, many years of knowing quite a few Aussies. Still only mid-afternoon. I would have figured that we would have been, like, on to evening, at least early evening. How's things going, Griffin? Waiting for your pizza. I had pizza earlier tonight. I had pizza for dinner as well. Except for mine was a store-bought white pizza, white cheese with spinach and garlic, with added chicken, orange bell pepper, onion, and some Firehouse pepper jack shredded cheese. That's good. You do need to get out. I mean, yeah, trust me. After the past couple years, we all need to get out and just get away from the daily routines that we have built for ourselves. Because it worked. Those daily routines worked great for keeping us sane through all the hell, but that's a short-term fix. Oh yeah, I've always said if you're gonna have pizza for supper or for dinner, for lunch, whatever, it should be a proper meal. And the pizza that we get from the pizza that me and my roommate get from the store, it's a thin crust pizza. It's not that much calorie wise, but it's not that much nutritional wise either. So it's kind of like, add in some chicken for added protein, some bell pepper for vitamin C and vitamin A, especially if it's an orange bell pepper. Some onion for the folic acid. Yeah, just make it something really, really good. Guinness steak pie. Okay, I think we are officially into evening now. Yes, sunset approaches because the snake charmer has disappeared. So now we can go into the inn, and I do believe this is, we should be ready to see Shima dance. If you will be seated, then you will see my Shima dance. Don't mind me, I'm just sneaking over to my seat. I find it interesting that in the close-up like this, his hair is not nearly as blonde. I'm not entirely sure if this is a significant improvement or not from the EGA version. And I don't think her neck should be twisting around like that. I'm pretty sure that is not a cat thing to be able to like look down their own spine. I'm pretty sure that's more of an owl thing. Well, it is a very Arabian Nights type of game. It is an Arabian Nights type setting for this game. By the way, I would like dinner as well, please. Wait, she's cooking and dancing tonight? What are you doing? You're sitting on a tuft greeting people. Do some work, dude. Some actual work. I've prepared a meal of rabbit with apricots and roast chicken with sherbet for this night's meal. May it bring you pleasure. Thank you. I can't ask her about her dancing? That sucks. I'm kind of curious where she learned to dance like that. She said that she did say that her dancing is partially for preparing for battle and for how did she say I'm trying to remember her exact words. Basically, it's to entice the males and the people of her group to breed. You have a wonderful meal. There are numerous salads, 2 main courses, fruit, hot mint tea, dessert, and all the bread you could eat. You feel stuffed and contented. After a meal like that, you feel it would be a struggle even to make it to bed. But hey, what the hey? You're a hero. You can do it. Damn right I'm a hero. Okay, speaking of which, what is our stamina at? Alright, we're still doing good on stamina. Before you leave, Ollamh the Yoinker, I must give you something. What is that? In case you do not make it back to the inn before closing time, take our spare key. We lock the inn shortly after midnight. Take care not to lose it. A night spent on the stones of the plaza drags on forever. So we can come and go as we please? Hot damn. Not that I need a key. I am technically a thief. If you are interested, and I think you will be, I do have a job for you. If you find yourself walking the streets around noon of this midnight, perhaps you should stroll down a certain street I could mention and check the lock on a certain door. Most of the family will be staying out very late tonight. And at the house is a silver tea service for which I have a great fondness. If you happen to be in the neighborhood, you might pick it up for me. Are you interested in this little job? Yes. At the noon of this night, most people would say midnight. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Micah. For fertility. It was a dance for readying people for battle and for fertility. That was the term they used. At the noon of this night, you will take Sharky Darb to Rani Tariq. Then turn right into the alley. The first house on your right will be locked but unbarred. You will find things of interest there, but know that there are those who sleep in the next room. Be wary, and if you are very good, we will both share your profits. You enjoy that. You enjoy that, Griffin. So, alright, so I'm pretty sure she's talking about, like, right down this little alleyway right here. Can I rest? Yes, I can. So sunset still just approaches. But I should have a lot of stamina. Oh, yes, my stamina is full, baby. So let's go ahead and get ourselves close to position. So Sharky Darb. To Ronnie something or other. Rani Tariq? Because most of the streets are either Darb, end with either Darb or Tariq, I think. They actually have a pretty interesting and consistent naming scheme. The giant gate blocks further passage in that direction. Right. I guess we'll just keep on trucking. But you show up a lot now, sir. You are just selling anything and everything. So now this should be Rani Tariq. Yes, Rani Tariq. Or Princess Tariq if you are actually speaking like Hindi. That's always got me with Doctor Who. It's like the main characters, the main Time Lords, don't have names. They have titles. So it's like the Doctor, the Master, the Rani, which is the Princess. So yeah, the one with the... Yeah, so here's where we are going to be. Here's where we are going to find our gracious donor. Let's call them our gracious donor. Or donors, maybe. Can I rest? You can't really rest now. Why not? Is it because I'm in an alleyway? Is it because I'm in an alleyway? No, it wasn't because I was in an alleyway. It was because of something else. Don't know what, but... Now here's a question. Okay, night is still young, but does the sky change? Okay, so they gain a point for having an open sky and stuff like that. They kind of lose a point for not having a difference between day and night. Or do they? I mean, it is... I mean, the night is still young. It's starting to turn darker. Starting to turn more bluish. Alright, you know what? We're going to teleport to the gate plaza. So everybody has gone home. Everybody has packed up their stalls. Even like the heavy wooden ones, which is interesting. Like, I wouldn't think the souvenir seller would be able to pack up his stuff that easily. I was gonna say, Mr. Guard, there's not much going on here right now. Sorry. I hate to disappoint, sir, but there's not much going on. I mean, everybody else kind of seemed like they put down a rug, they put down their wares, and they sold stuff. The souvenir seller kind of had like a fully constructed wooden stand, which is not exactly something that's easy to move. Typically, you pack up whatever you were selling and take it all home or to a warehouse or something and then come back the next night. So yeah, I'm still confused about like the wooden crates and stuff. I mean, I guess they should have palm trees and stuff. There should be palm trees and everything, but it's like... So yeah, everything definitely gets darker and bluer as you get to night, which is kind of like the international sign of, hey, it's nighttime. Nighttime is the right time. But if you look at the skies haven't changed. I mean, they've color graded everything. They've desaturated everything, which is that is pretty good. But at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, it's a little, I don't know, there's something kind of off here. So we're supposed to wait until midnight. What happens if we go in earlier? Absolutely nothing. Oh, shit. Nope. Sorry. The quarterback sack. What a blitz. It looks like you lost yardage on that play. Brother 6, Ollamh the Yoinker, 0. It's alright. They are very stringent on you have to wait to midnight. You have to wait to midnight. Alright, so I am going to teleport back to the gate plaza. And then I'm going to walk back to it. So that way I'm not like, I don't walk back to the gate plaza and then it says, oh, hey, it's midnight. And I kind of get hosed as far as walking back to the place and lose time based on that. I would rather not get hosed. I mean, at least a lot of these street side marts and mall and outlets and stuff are still there. I'm kind of curious how they're built into the brick wall, though. Like, I wouldn't think that would be an efficient way of doing things. Right, so the next bend here, this is the one that, this is the one that takes us to that alleyway. You don't feel like resting right now. Yeah. But actually, I really do feel like resting right now, thank you. I would like to rest. See, we can just keep going back and forth between these two screens. But that's not really an efficient use of our time. It is the middle of the night. Hot damn. Alright, so we have rested. We have pretty much full stamina. So now we are going to save. Let's use our full toolkit. Right, so the tea service. All right, let's oil the hinges. This rug looks suspicious. Well, dervishes. Is it you, Karim? Yes, Father? He is drunk off his ass, sir. Lucky for you, Karim was a little too inebriated to see you. Better not press your luck next time. Find a good place to hide. Well, there's this cabinet right here. Let me guess. Locked? Oh. Alright. You hide. I think I just passed the alleyway, but was I coming or going? What was it Father told me? If the key around my neck opens the lock. Ah! This must be my house. Are you really that stupid, sir? Like, you don't know whether it's your house or not unless the key around your neck unlocks the door. And don't step into the open trap door that's there. My God. Is that you, Abdul? I think so, Father. Yes, don't step on the trap door. Your senses tell you it might be safe to come out now. So, all right, roll the rug back up. All right, let's save. The chest lock yields to your lockpicking skills. The lid swings open, and you see some dinars within. Actually, was there anything else in there? I want to search that again. You find 60 dinars. Two men talking, that's not good. Go, yoinker, go! Wasn't that fun today? It isn't often you get to torture a thief. If you ask me, criminals have too many rights these days. Boy, yeah! Can't wait till tomorrow when we cut off his other hand! Yeah, he'll have no right. He'll have no rights left. I'm an asshole. See you tomorrow, jabby old buddy. Right. Back slap. Oh, rat tongue, you made me drop my keys. Where'd they go? So just in case you're like, okay, you need to unroll the carpet, you need to open up the cabinet, you need to get back in the cabinet. Here they are. See you tomorrow, body. Or bad he. Bad he? Body. Buddy? You hear a key turning in the lock. I've returned from the late watch, Father. Nobody cares, Jabbar. I want to examine that chest. I want to examine that chest again because I want to know if I've got everything. All right, it is empty. Good. You get a feel for the air. Oh my God, really? All right, so on top of the tea, the silver tea service that she wanted, we also got 72 centimes. You know what? I did not actually look in the wardrobe. There's something hidden in the bottom of the corner of this wardrobe. You find an emerald-studded silver bowl and stash it away. Uh-huh. Wait, can I just, turn around and go right back in? Oh, no. No. Apparently I cannot. Okay. Now, I am pretty sure we got everything that we needed from there. Because much like the little old lady's house, there wasn't a whole lot. I mean, there was some stuff, but not much. The door is locked. I mean, I have a key anyway, so they're not gonna bitch and moan if I just unlock the door. Sleep until morning. With your weird caterpillar blanket thing. What is that? I mean, even in the EGA version, that thing freaked me out. I'm like, why are you sleeping next to a tiger-striped caterpillar that is bigger than you are? That makes no sense, and I am scared. So yeah, dude, the money changer has some things to tell us. Welcome, hero. Thank you. I'm just gonna sneak over here to my table if you don't mind. Food! Not that, may you have a good day today. Thank you. You're, of course, most welcome, my hero. Am I your hero? You have breakfast? It is delicious. No, they don't go into telling you what breakfast is, yet again. The poet Ollamh will thrill all who hear his words of song after the setting of the sun in our own inn. Who is the poet Ollamh, and why should I care? Do I know Ollamh? Oh. That's always kind of creepy, Rascalin, because it's like, this is music that I have going through VLC that's just on random. So yeah, it's like, I don't choose, I'm not choosing the music, the game isn't choosing the music, it's all just like random stuff. It is good sometimes to have Simba with Rakesh. Hard to feel like strong water when feeding baby. Maybe you and I do some practice with weapons today. Alright. If you insist. I should probably stop sneaking so I'm not going to use up my stamina walking over to her. I mean, my agility is going way up, but my honor is tanking. Which is why you can't really be a, you really can't be a paladin thief. They are mutually exclusive, which just makes sense. All right, bitch. Oh, you're on your game today, huh? Oh, come on, she gets 2 counterattacks, really? Wow, she is like really up in her game today. What, were you afraid that your kid was gonna be embarrassed if you didn't attack, if you attacked too much? Yeah, suck it. Oh, come on, I was... What? I was dodging, you fucking piece of shit. Yeah, walked right into that one, didn't you, bitch? Come on. Oh, what the fuck? Like, seriously? She gets way too many of those combo moves. I think I pissed her off the last time, because I was doing a whole lot better. Critical hit! Yeah! Yeah, walked right into it, didn't you? Huh? Yeah! Oh, damn. Sorry. I did not mean to, All right, so come on, attack. Oh, damn! You got nowhere to go this time. Well, except for the side. Oh, yeah! Feel the pain, bitch! Oh, double critical hit. Oh, yeah! Oops, sorry. I'm sorry. Was I supposed to dodge or just get hit? Oh! Well, you just came up swinging, didn't you? You do realize that I am far away from where you expect me to be, right? Ah! I told you to dodge, sir. Yeah! Advance! Get right up on her. Oh, okay, so my stamina was out. All right. That's no problem. No problem. This is why we trained, to increase our stamina. See, now we've got 130. Our vitality's up to 126. We only have 74 more vitality points to add. Our agility's up. Our intelligence is up, which means our mana is up. Our dodge skill has increased by 11 points, and our weapon use by 16 points total. Wow. Good day. A pleasant one for those such as myself who like the heat, although most humans find it hot. Wait, most humans find heat hot? Who would have guessed? Simba here is more like a lion. He is having a wonderful time. Wait a second. Wait. Simba? But I think this was before. I think Quest for Glory 2 was done like well before Lion King. Yeah. Hello. Kick? What? Whoa! Time out. Time out. Kick Simba. Why do I have the option to kick a baby? Yes, because I'm gonna... Oh, come on! Oh, come on! What? That was the only time that I had the option to kick Simba? Are you kidding me? It's not a paladin's nature to judge others, but I would strongly advise you to be wary who you announce your profession to. Many people in this area are leery of thieves after the tragedy that befell Razir. Wait, he recognizes the Thieves Guild sign. Google Mom. Oh, come on. I saved specifically so that I could kick Simba. Now I can't kick Simba. I feel totally gypped on that. Why is the money changer wait, does the money changer not open up till late? I mean, day is still dawning. Maybe she's not an early riser. I feel so pissed that I can't, that I missed out on the opportunity of kicking the kid. And yes, I realize exactly how bad that sounds. Alright, I will take a brass lamp, but I will pay no more than 10 dinars. 11 dinars. 12 dinars. Fine, 13. See, I couldn't have bought it earlier. I could not have bought it earlier because you wouldn't go down below 12 dinars. Now then, let's get some water. Oi, Mr. Astrologer, got anything for me? Just a moment, I'm doing a very important divination right now. And we're all going dubstep up in this bitch. Now let's see. If the moon is in the 7th house, subtract the 12, and Jupiter aligns with Mars, and I missed the dartboard, then peace shall guide our planet and love. That'll never happen. Now, what is it you needed to know? Why the fuck did you throw a dart at me, you bitch? Wait, stars. The relationship of the stars influence our lives constantly. Right. Oh, we need to go visit the tree lady, too. We do need to go and visit the tree lady. Come on, sorry. Sorry, the Sarass. Let's ride, and maybe we'll get more than one screen before you get scared off, right? Nope. You just pretty much just gave me the big old fucking middle finger, you bitch-ass Saurus. I didn't get even one screen before it's like, no. Too much for me. I'm out of here. I am leaving, good sir. Follow me to the tree. Like, seriously, are they all just that close to Shapier? Hello. See, we always have to water the tree and hug the tree. Because apparently we are a fucking hippie now. Although I might regret saying that later. I'm sorry, you don't feel like resting. Your stamina is down to 75 out of 130. And you have to hot-foot it back to town. Because your Saurus, you couldn't even get one screen on your goddamn Saurus. Which is embarrassing. That is very embarrassing. Either that or that tells you exactly how cranked up the enemy response is. You move into a battle position. Critical hit. Yeah! I dodged that. Are you gonna get up? Are you just done? Are you done? Oh, come on! Why did he strike first? I was the one that got the last hit in on him. Bullshit! Motherfucker, they get way too many... Okay, so yeah, they get way too many fucking double hits. And he walked right into my stab and nothing? I'm sorry, he was on the rebound. He was on a fucking rebound. Yeah! Bring it, motherfucker! Oh, I'm sorry. Were you expecting me to be nice and, like, let you recover? The fuck gave you that idea? Bullshit! Yeah! Ha-ha! I am taking you down, Mr. Brigand. Look, I may be a thief, but I am not a brigand. All right? I obey rules and the guild. Guild law is law. Yeah, grab your crotch, you little bitch. Oh, please. I should have been... Yeah. All right, there we go. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Hit him again. And one more time. There you go. Yeah. You just got to time it right. Get up. Pansy. Dead. Yes, our first battle has been won. Glorious. Glorious. We have triumphed gloriously. Just gloriously over the brigand. Oh, why? Oh, now you bring out 2 daggers? Really? $7 11 centimes. Not a bad payday, really. Can I take his big ass fucking sword? Oh! There you are, you little fucking pussy. And that's actually an insult to women generally, because, oh my god, women are more brave than you fucking sore ass. Speaking of sore ass, that's me after the past couple days. Haha. I'm sorry, wait, what? Let the guard do that for you. So the guard is also what? A valet? Does the guard double as a valet? Since you my best customer, I make you a deal. I sell you a duck. Don't ask me why you would want a duck. I give you a duck. Rumor has it that a thief broke into the metalworker's house the other night. You mean last night? There will be extra guards patrolling the streets tonight. It will be a good night to sleep in. By the way, did you happen to pick up the little item I mentioned before? Actually, I did. Can I would like to sell stuff. Aha! So we are selling it to her, so we're going to want to say you know what? We'll start off at 14. 14 dinar. You are not very good at this, are you? But I'll give you an additional percentage just because I like him. You're such a cod. 11. 12. 12. You can do 12. Come on. There we go. Really? Fine. 11 dinar. I don't care. Here you are. I just love intimate changes like this. $20 dinar. Oh my god. She's already offering 20 dinars? Let's try and get her to 24. 23. All right, fine. 22 dinars. But, ooh, buddy. So I have made 22 and 11. So I made 33 dinars just off of the items that I stole. I'm rich, biatch! Let's knock politely on the door. Come, sit down, and we shall speak. Okay. Do you have something specific to tell me? Shall we share tea? Sure. The contrary element or weakness of fire is water. The weakness of water is air. The weakness of air is earth. The weakness of earth is fire. Weakening an elemental will force it to seek escape and thus be captured in a suitable container. An elemental trying to escape will be drawn to a container of an appropriate nature. If there's no container, it will either flee or dissipate and reappear somewhere else. And reappears elsewhere. Okay. A container can be created by choosing an appropriate receptacle for an element, such as a water skin for water. Once an elemental has entered the container, its magical essence will be retained. One who thus captures an elemental will have power over it to use it as he pleases. Wait, so if I let's say I capture the fire elemental. Just say I capture the fire elemental. Could I use that fire elemental to roast, say, my hometown where everybody made fun of me because I wanted to be a hero? Would I be able to? I'm not saying I'm going to do that. I'm not going to say I'm going to do that. But could I, in theory, do that? Perhaps it would be well to show you as well as tell you such things. Ooh, she knows a lot about elementals, huh? There are 4 basic elements which make up the universe. Water, earth, air, fire. Right, makes sense. They're not... Now, this is not debunked and refuted and just oh, nope, this is no longer true. Because, whereas it used to be the elements, modern science took it from being elements and said, no, they're not elements, they're states of matter. Being water, being liquid, solid, gas, and energy. So the whole 4 elemental principle actually does still exist in modern science, just with a name change. Just so that people don't get too confused and be like, oh wow, this is really out there. It's no, it's really not. Even modern day science kind of agrees with them. It just doesn't want to be seen to agree with them. I'm sorry, is the Earth Elemental a plaque person? We punch holes in teeth. We punch holes in teeth. Sorry, I might be showing my age here. An elemental is formed when magic shapes an element into a semblance of a living creature. A semblance of a living creature. So that really is just a member of the plaque brigade. Wait a goddamn minute. Wait. So, the water person was kind of was bubbling up and flowing up, but it had arms and a head and the whole 9 yards. And then you said that the elements, create it to a semblance of a human, of a living creature. You had the rock monster with 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head. That does not look like any creature, any living entity that I've ever seen. That is a tornado. That is a tornado. That does not look like a human. That doesn't look like a living creature of any sort. What the fuck? You're lying to me, bitch. You are lying to me. Fibba. Elementals are very powerful and destructive. They can be weakened by the contrary element, but they cannot be destroyed. Even the fire guy has like arms and a head. The air is just, I'm sorry, the air elemental is just, it's a tornado. I've lived my entire life in the Midwest. Tornadoes can suck it. Actually, when I was working out at a Meijer store here in the Midwest, yeah, when every time that, there were like, I think there was 3 instances where I was at work when we had a tornado, when we had a tornado alarm, the tornado sirens and stuff go off. And those of us in the receiving departments just like opened up one of the bay doors and stared out in directly where they're like, no, the tornado is in this direction. We're like, no, it's not. There's not even a funnel cloud, let alone one that's hitting the ground. So yeah, the air elemental can suck my big fat hairy nuts. Kind of, yeah. Kind of. It's like, generally it's telling your future, telling you what's coming, what's on the horizon, what's coming. So, yeah. I'm still a little pissed. So in case you didn't catch that, Gamers Grotto, I'm kind of pissed about the air elemental. Like, supposedly, according to Aziza, the elementals take, like, the shape of living creatures, except for the air elemental, which is just a tornado. It sucks. It's like, that's not a living creature. That's not life of any sort. Once weakened, the elemental can be captured. Once captured, the magical nature of the elemental can be used for helpful rather than harmful. Does it have, again, I have to ask, does it have to be helpful purposes? If I capture the air elemental, can I, like, go down to, I don't know, let's say randomly go down to, like, a southern state, one that may or may not look like a giant phallus. Go to a certain resort that, in an area that's generally known for golfing. Can I unleash the air elemental to just, like, destroy that one resort and everybody in it? I mean, does it have to be a helpful purpose? Can I use it? Can I use it in a bad way? I mean, I would be controlling the elemental. Can I use it in a bad way? That is my question that will never be answered because they don't want you to think that way. You're a hero, goddammit. You can't use the fire elemental to destroy shit. No, you can't use the water elemental to flood Razir and just be like, we're starting over, fuckers. Nope, you can't do it. You're a hero. You have to be good and upstanding. Even though you're a thief, you have to be good and upstanding. I think I've asked enough, thank you. Thank you, Aziza. Thank you. You are most welcome. And goodbye. It has been a pleasure conversing with you. Perhaps we shall share tea again. Maybe. It depends. Can you get some Turkish tea next time? Like, I'm talking like the cinnamon, the ginger, the chamomile, the cardamom, the allspice, oh god, what? The cloves and nutmeg. That's what goes into the chai spices, the proper chai spices. It is cinnamon and ginger are the big ones. Those have like 2 to 3 times everything else. It's cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, nutmeg, allspice, and cloves. And mixing them up properly and then sprinkling like a teaspoon over your coffee grounds and then brewing the coffee is fucking amazing. It is fucking amazing. Chai spiced coffee is, it is a glorious, glorious thing. Well, fellow, well met. What do you know, Joe? I know that 125 dinars for a magic fucking rope? Well, I mean, chai spices, that chai spices, that's also what, the Middle Eastern, particularly, I think it's Turkey that does chai, which is just tea. That's actually a term for tea, is chai. But it's a spiced tea. Actually, if you try that, that basically what they do is they take those spices and they mix that in with black tea, and that is what chai is. Add milk and sugar to it, you have a chai latte. Matter monster made by men, chaos tossed across the land. Catch them, grab them if you can, then they're there at your command. I'm not helping. Enjoy the beauty of the living plants. Its very breath lightens the air and fills the room with gladness. Does it really? Send time for the poor, Effendi. Send time for the poor. Hi. Many greetings, Effendi. Is it not a beautiful day today? We are indeed fortunate to have such days. We are indeed fortunate that such days have no monetary value placed upon them, and can be enjoyed by all. I'm guessing it's more than your mustache and beard that are red. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say you're a bit more democratic socialist than typical capitalist society. My name, Effendi, is Shihad. Which means, I'm sorry, your parents named you beggar? Like, before you could speak, before you could walk, before you could show any signs of who you were going to be, your parents named you beggar. The fuck? That is fucking absurd. Why? Why would anybody's parents name a child beggar? That is just insulting and just setting them on a path of failure. Because could you imagine trying to apply for a job with the name beggar? Oh, okay. Very funny. Very funny. You're begging for, we're not even going to give you an interview. Just get out of here. We don't want to see you again. Like the daughter of the daughter of gold was a stretch. That was a bit of a stretch. This is just, nope, whatever you name your child, that is what they're going to be in life. And some parents are absolute motherfucking dicks. I live on the generosity of all men, but not women, because we are still in an Arabian setting, and women are kind of second-class citizens unless they have immense power and can, like, snap a finger and cause all of the water in your body to just, like, to very chaotically exit. I live on the generosity of all men, and remind them what it is to be poor. Money is very important to those who have little, Effendi. Could you, who are wealthy beyond belief, share some with the one who is poor? The heavens will praise your name for it. So if I give you money, the heavens will praise the name Ollamh the Yoinker. I find that hard to believe. I find that very hard to believe. Like, seriously. It has been said that the Sultan, praise his name, is even now searching for a paladin, Effendi. Oh, I know a paladin. He's a lion guy. He's a lion type guy. He's got a wounded leg from a demon, but I think he's still gonna be able to. I think he'll still be able to do his shit. The Sultan, may he live forever, is a very great man and a father to us all. He knows all that goes on in our land. So he approves of you begging on the street rather than actually doing rather than somebody hiring you to do a job. Excuse me, Sultan, what was his name? Harun wasn't like something like Assad or Rashad? Rashad. I don't know. The Sultan of Shapier has now made my list thanks to you. Because he knows everything that's going on and he's not doing jack shit to help you. Or the other people. He's leaving it up to Muggins here. The paladin is a mighty hero who appears when he is needed. So the wise men say. Yeah, the wise guys don't know shit, okay? Not a paladin. I'm here when the shit starts, and I'm gonna be here when the shit finishes. Mostly because I'm the one that's gonna finish this shit. Okay? Fuck paladins. This is my home, Effendi. Really? Do you know about the inn? Those of the inn are generous beyond belief, for they share what food they have left from the day with me. Even the Kata treat him like garbage. Or goat. Are you a goat? Are you sure you're a man and not a goat? You eat trash, you don't question your lot in life, you just kind of go along with it. Are you really a goat? Is this all just a dye job in order to hide your goat-like features? Let me see your teeth. Let me see your teeth. That will tell me whether you're a goat or not. The fountain is the center of our universe. Really? That is... Wow, that is a claim. It is shared by all, the rich and the poor. Without it, we are nothing. Truly you belong there, for it is the place of heroes. It is to the west of the plaza of the fountain. You don't know me. You know nothing about me. How do you know that I belong in the guild in the adventurers guild? Huh? How do you know? You don't. The money changer is at the end of the street Dinar Tariq Effendi. What, no, you have nothing to say about her? Nothing to say about her. Just, this is where she is, we'll leave it at that. You're a thief, aren't you? You're a thief! Oh, I want to give him the thief sign now. Astrologer! The house of the astrologer is at the end of the Tariq of Stars. The poet shares his wisdom and art with all, and may heaven reward him for his kindness. Sometimes words are worth more than food. Except for when you are starving to death and words do you no fucking good compared to a sandwich. Harun al-Rashid. I knew it. He's on the list, motherfuckers. The palace is the home of our Sultan, Harun al-Rashid. May his sons be many. I'm sorry, do you I understand you're kind of wanting his line to just keep going, but you also wanted him to live forever, so which is it? The more sons you have, the more sons that are going to want to take your place when you die, but if you don't die, they're going to be getting kind of tired. I've heard that everyone is poor in Russia. Yeah, boom, bada boom. It would be in poor taste to announce to a man of such meager means that you are a professional of stealing from people. He might be a thief himself. Fine, fine. I will give you 2 dinars. What a wonder! Is it a dream? Oh, Effendi, there is no end to your goodness. Yeah, don't say it too loud. I'm just trying to offset the bad karma and the fact that, look, if I get caught stealing shit, you can say, no, he's not a thief. He's really just a good guy. It is not in my power to give you the answer. Fire? Watch this. Boom shakalaka baby. See how the flame reacts to incense. Fire is attracted to things it burns because it is very vain. That tells me everything about you that I think I need to know. Now I must get back to my work. If you see something that interests you, let me know. Well, now that you mention it, this incense is made from the finest frankincense. Is that like incense that's been frankensteined? I mean, it's kind of, Rascalin, that's kind of the same here. It's like, look, this is a hero that is going to save 5 different lands. Who cares if he steals the occasional silver tea set or emerald bowl? He saved he's going to save the entire land of Shapier. I think we can ignore his thieving tendencies if we say, look, dude's kind of helped us out a lot. We didn't burn from the fire elemental. We didn't drown. We didn't die from the fire elemental. We weren't crushed by rocks by the earth elemental. We weren't blown away by Tommy Lee Jones. We weren't blown away by the air elemental, and we didn't die of dehydration because of the water elemental. Who gives a fuck if this guy steals from just about everybody? He's helping out. Only 70 centimes. So now I can buy some frankincense. Can you bump it down to... Look, can you bump it down to 60? you. So this is Harak Atar. Which in your language means fire druggist. So I'm pretty sure he like, you know those sparklers you played with as a kid? I'm pretty sure he just stuck those up his nose, lit them, and just inhaled. So we have incense. I gave you 2 fucking dinars, and you're gonna continue fucking trying to get more money out of me? Really? All right, we're back up to almost full strength, full everything. Yes, he's taking care of the baby. Let's fight, bitch. I've already bested 1 brigand, so that's something. Bring it, biatch. Oh! I'm sorry, does your ass hurt? Oh, what the fuck? You just get to like, oh no, free hit because you jumped up? Okay, seriously, you have to give me time to actually fucking react to this shit. Why did she get the hit and I couldn't do shit? Oh, bullshit! She does not get to come forward and then dodge, just happen to dodge me. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, Rascalin. It does. It really does have that porno type that porno type sound. I mean, to be honest, let's face it. If you want like background audio for a porno, really, you know, what you want is a good zoomed in sound from like from a tennis match. Oh yes, that's a dagger. I'm a thief. I'm a thief. What do you expect, Amerscott? I'm not gonna like use a sword. Fuck, swords are fucking easy. Their source is strong but stupid. Takes a while before it knows it is dead. So yeah, we were actually doing pretty good on that. So our dodge skill is up, our weapons use is up, our strength is way up. Wow. Our strength started, I think, at 100. We're up to 121 now. Our intelligence is up to 82 when it was 50. Our vitality is up to 130. It was 100 originally. And this is how you build a character. You practice. Practice, practice, practice. Spend an hour listening to our stories about our homeland. And it's only midday on day 3. I kind of wish I could, I kind of wish I could. Hello. Tell about, oh, God damn it. Why? Why can't I kick the baby? Like earlier, way earlier, when I was talking like this, I actually had the option to kick Simba. I wanted to save before I did it, and once I saved, it was like it removed the option. I'm like, why can't I kick the baby? Kick the baby. Who knows where the fuck that baby's been? We need to boot this bitch on out of here. Kick the baby. No, kick the baby. Kick the baby. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Oh, God! Watch it, buddy. I'm not getting hazard duty pay on this gig, so don't mess with me. They don't pay me enough to put up with a low like you. Jeez! Holy shit! Simba's a badass! Like, I was expecting, like, Rakesh to be like, motherfucker, you don't touch that baby. I'm its lion daddy. Simba is my baby. It's like, no. Simba just like, full on just like goes, just full on just like, bitch, don't even try this shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. I will fuck a goddamn hero up. Like, I am actually kind of impressed with how they're just like, oh no. You fucked up. You fucked up, and this kid is gonna let you know about it. So, alright, so our stamina is not at the greatest. But our mana is tip-top, which means we need to cast some spells, baby. Alright, let's just stop here. Try to set fire to that bush. Can we get 15? Can we get 15? Nope, we can only get 14 shots of fire. Wait, what do you mean you don't feel like... Why don't you feel like resting? Your stamina's down to 56. Your mana's down to 1. Your health is down to 37. Why wouldn't you feel like resting? You should rest, good sir. Dorian was here last night. And he was here last night. Trying to remember if I saw him earlier today. Trying to remember if I saw him earlier tonight. He might have been here earlier tonight. My day has been rough and tough and just exhausting again. Right, so we need healing, vigor, and mana potions. It's not all that bad, Gamers Grotto. Two good things for today versus yesterday. I didn't bash my head against a metal piece that keeps the cabinet doors shut today. I didn't have a small electrical explosion happen 6 inches from my nose. So already today was better than yesterday. But no, I was replacing a faucet at my mom's place. Replacing the faucet, redoing the drains from the kitchen sink and stuff with my uncle. Yeah, it has been a progressive event that has spanned 2 days. But today was the easy day. Today was very much the easy day. Yeah, I was taking, so the explosion, the electrical explosion, I was taking out the garbage disposal that hasn't worked for like 15 to 20 years. 15 to 20 years this thing has not worked. In order to change the faucet that I think actually came when they bought the house, it may have actually been the original faucet in the house, based on how things were set up. Yeah, I had to take out the garbage disposal in order to get to everything. Well, I turned off the breaker for that wall in the kitchen. And as I was pulling the cable out, the power cable out, I had one end capped, the other was uncapped. It touched a piece of metal on the garbage disposal. There was this loud pow, and a puff of black acidic smelling smoke happened right like 6 inches away from my face. Tried to start a very small fire under the kitchen sink inside the cabinet. But I gotta put out. Nothing burned. Everything's good. See, the person who the original owner of my mother's house was an electrical instructor at the local university. So he taught electricians about electricity, but he did not have any knowledge of actual electrician's code or anything like that. So I know there's at least one electrical box. I know there's one outlet in the kitchen that goes directly to the main. It does not go through her circuit box or breaker box. Because when I was trying to replace that outlet years ago, back when my dad was still alive, we had turned off every single breaker in that house. And that one outlet still had power. That was the point where I bought a pair of rubber work gloves that allowed, allowed very high motion, had grooves in it and stuff, so that, you could really get in there and, like, grab things and get good traction, but were made of, like, very thick rubber so that you wouldn't shock yourself. But yeah, that was the start of my Monday. That was the start of my Monday. Before breakfast, I was over there working on that because I figured it was going to be easy. I figured it's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. No. The entire connection from the faucet into the water lines was just soldered from the connection to the faucet on down to the water pipe. Like, everything was soldered together. So I had to get a hold of my uncle, my mother's brother, and I'm like, all right, this is what's going on. I told him what was going on. He's like, that doesn't make any sense. Are you sure? And I'm like, and finally he's like, all right, hang on. I'm going to come down. He lives a few doors away. He comes down to her house, and he's looking at this. He's like, what? Why? Towards the end of my Monday, I'm under there connecting everything up to the new faucet. I start to come up, and I wang my head so that right here, I don't know how much you can see, but right here, hit the down-hanging magnet that holds the door closed, gouged a chunk out of my scalp. And that was pretty much the end of my Monday. Besides live streaming. That was just, yeah. Yesterday was not a great day. And today, I am sore from, like, neck to calves. I am sore, like every single muscle. My thighs are sore, my butt's sore from squatting down, talking with my uncle, and looking under the sink and trying to kind of like plan things out. My arms are sore from trying to like tighten or loosen various things. My hands all through here are sore because of gripping like various different wrenches and shit. It's just... oh, it's been an experience, but I at least now have a good understanding of how to, of the practical side of replacing a faucet and drainage rather than just kind of more of a theoretical idea of how things are supposed to go. I know how they really can go, and I know how fucked up all this shit can be. And oh my god, can it be fucked up? So we have 97 dinars. It is mid-afternoon. Hero of the kata, huh? Only a kata would call you a hero. Alright, you know what? You know what, motherfucker? No, you know what? You want 1 dinar? You want 1 dinar to challenge you to a fucking... Alright, bring it, bitch. Enter to hold opponent back. Spacebar attempt slam. Left arrow increase pressure. Right arrow to decrease pressure. Okay. Ready? Set. Go! Come on, keep increasing that pressure. Increase that pressure, hero! Yeah, increase that pressure, bitch. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. I think my stamina may be what's going to kill me here. I think my stamina is about the only thing that's going to stop me from winning this. Yeah, see, my stamina is just like, yep. My stamina fails me. Look, I've got a big cock. My stamina just... Dude, if my stamina hadn't failed, you would be... Oh. Ooh. I need my vitality up. Vitality? My strength is good. My strength is actually pretty good for dealing with him. It's just my staying power. Like, I can drive it home, baby. I just can't drive it home for a long time. Granted, even, as far as the whole, jokes and stuff like that aside, I mean, the vast majority of people, actual intercourse does not last that terribly long. Just saying, I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying anything. I'm not, deriding anybody or anything like that. I'm just saying more people spend more time on foreplay and getting up to the main event than actually spend in the main event. All right, so let's sleep. Let's rest until evening. I still love the fact that they added this into this game. They kind of really took from Quest for Glory 3, Wages of War, where you can go into your room, you have a chest where you can put shit away that you don't need right now. And you can sleep till evening. So let's sleep till evening. Let's hear what the great and grand poet Ollamh has to say to us. What does Ollamh have to say? The poet will soon speak if you will but be seated. Don't you mean if your butt will be seated? Oh, Shima's even gets to come out for this. Okay, so Ollamh has light blue turban with a gold inset, blue and purple robes. In the month of the serpent, in the year of the Jinn, a shadow passed over the Kata's tail inn. Astrologers foretell the doom that shall come to dwell. And Shapier shall be but sand upon the wind. You had that rhyming set, and then you just fucked it all up. Comes a hero from the north, riding on the very air. And on my derriere. And this sign is the first to then beware. I'm sorry, you saying I'm a bad influence? Are you saying I'm a bad sign, bitch? If I hadn't come here, none of this would have happened? Is that what you're saying? Are you blaming this on me, Ollamh? Because I will fuck you up, sir. For darkness soon shall fall, and shadow cover all. The city and the ones now living there. The first doom shall be fire, which shall burn the very stone. The next is air, and rocks are overthrown. Earth shall be third, then the final doom is heard. The water gone, the city parched like bone. Yeah, I'll give you a bone, you motherfucker. Unless the one called hero is a hero true indeed, who comes to help the city in its need, then we'll face the depths of doom in the darkness of the tomb. From the elemental's master are we freed. So you're saying if I had told Abdullah Du and the Katas to go fuck themselves, I will ride out from Spielberg to wherever the fuck I want to go, none of this would have happened. That is what I am hearing. Is because we showed up in Shapier, that is why shit is going bad. Uh-huh. Hi. Many forget the polite thing to do. Greetings too often are given by few. I accept and confide in your gesture with pride. The same I extend now to you. I'm sorry, are you... Oh! I'm sorry, are we doing limericks? Because, limericks can get really dirty really fast, sir. I just want you to know this. I just want you to know that limericks get dirty very, very, very fast. The poet Ollamh is honored by your greetings and wishes you the same. Yes, I got that. Thank you. You can sit down and shut the fuck up, okay? I am the poet, teller of tales that all might hear. Speaker of speeches, weaver of words for all Shapier. Giver of gossip, writer of rhymes, narrator of news. I am called Ollamh, teacher of truths, to all now near. The poet is a source of information and entertainment for the land. Yes, thank you. Shut up! I know. I can understand what he's saying. Thank you. Who the fuck is this at? Who is this dillweed? Companion, conscience, ready to defend. Teller to those that may comprehend. A man of pride, yet sits by my side. A person I am pleased to call my friend. The poet, may his poems be praised, is most flattering in his assessment of me. I am but his follower. Yeah, and you do not need to be his interpreter with me. I get what he's saying, okay? A poem is but words, used in a different way, in which the meaning is far more than words can say. A poem goes beyond the mere meaning of the words to express the deeper truths with... Oh my fucking god, do we really need this guy? News abounds that in this city and land, of such I shall speak. You may learn what you can. The poet would be happy to... Yeah, thank you. It is whispered that by the Kata that a hero had been sought. By their kindred seekings elsewhere, to the city he was brought. From their homeland they were banished, now they seek to return, and their hero shall return them to the place they ever yearn. Wait, so we get to kick all the humans out of here and give Shapier, or at least give Razir back to the Katas? Because I am all for that. Y'all, everybody else can have Shapier. The Katas get Razir, and you guys stay the fuck away, alright? We good? We good. The Kata were driven from their home in Razir last year. It is said that they now have a hero who shall return their home to them. Yeah, and I am booting every last motherfucking human out of that goddamn city, because fuck you all. Can we all just agree humans kinda suck? Humans just suck. We do. We suck. There's no shame in it. I'm not shaming anybody, but humans suck. We suck. That's kind of our whole thing. We have fucked up so many different things. I mean, you know, especially, oh my God, if you follow the Bible as literal, oh my God, we have fucked things up from the very beginning. From the moment we were created, we were fucking shit up. We are horrible. Human beings as a whole are horrible. Let's just chalk that up as a fact and move on. From the mountains whose tips touch the stars, to the city streets filled with bazaars, to the deserts of flowing golden sand, a tapestry of art across the land. The beauty of this land must be experienced to truly appreciate. How did you get that from what he said? Like, no, he was like, oh yeah, the land is beautiful, the land is vast, the land is great. How did you get out there and see it for yourself if you want to fucking appreciate it, dirtbag. It is said that in Shapier there is an inn, that in all the world you shall not find its twin. The food is fine when there you care to dine, most excellently run by Kata kin. So, well, I suppose he's right. There is no twin because Shima and Shamin left Shapier. They closed down the Hero's Tail Inn and opened the Kata Tail Inn. I'm still kind of curious as to why they have to name their inns after the backside of somebody, but I mean, at least nobody's looking at my backside thinking that, oh, hey, I can spend the night in there. That's good. That is a definite plus. The Kata Tail Inn is unexcelled in its food and entertainment. In the center of the city stands the fountain flowing free, pours the lifeblood of the living, water washing endlessly. The water of the fountain sustains everything around. Yes, I got that. Thank you. Oh my God, I am fighting. I am fighting tooth and nail. I am fighting tooth and nail to refer to him as the companion of Johnny Quest. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, he really does kind of have that, like, no, nobody understands what my friend and companion are saying, therefore I must interpret. It's like, no, I get it. Shut the fuck up, dude. When a stranger seeks to purchase in this land some things of finery or of purpose grand, from the shops in of the bazaar, he must have a dinar. The money changer's purse will fill his hand. I have a lot of questions about that one because on the one hand, it could just be like, oh yes, we the money changer will give you dinars for your currency. The other is it's like, well, if you get into the money changer's purse, you're gonna find something that's going to really fill your hand, which is decidedly different. And why is Shima? Is Shima? Is it Shima? Shima? Why are you licking your? Stop licking yourself, please. I'm talking to the. All right, let's face facts. Let's face facts here. I'm pretty sure anybody who knows as much as Omar does, there's only one other person that supposedly knows everything that goes on in Shapier, and that's the Sultan. I think we have a case of the pauper prince, the prince and the pauper going on, where the emir is taking the guise of a poet in order to say, hey, well, that's the thing. That's the thing, Gamer Scholar. That's the guy. That is the husband of the pairing. Because heaven forbid, a woman be the face of a legitimate business in an Arabian culture. The money changer is a little bit different because that's not actually a legitimate business. Oh no, come on, Gamer Scholar. You are not gonna say that because I'm sorry. Just earlier tonight, we saw Sheena dance. And I do not think that she looks like her husband or her partner, what did they call it? Not companion, not partner, not spouse. They don't call it spouse. Oh no. Her bang bro. She is very different from her bang bro. As both of them have said that kata are all, like, in some way related. Which nope. Sounds a little hinky to me. The money changer exchanges coins from distant lands to our own centimes and dinar. Yes, thank you. Fucking goddamn, I hate this asshole. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. Aziza, a wizard woman weaves the warp of spells, by which is watched what incidents befell. Aziza sees the past and present, perceives what is, and thus shall be, foretells. The enchantress Aziza uses her emergency events in which incur, a place where the adventurer may pause and practice for a while, or choose a cause. No matter where he travels, there he knows he will find the Gildor waiting where he goes. Yeah, fuck off, interpreter. I don't need you. Go fuck yourself. Through the door at the end of the Dark of Stars is a man. Ooh. Who can see in the lights of the sky in the night nature's plan. For the men of the sands and the towns of the lands down below, what is writ of the date and the deeds that their fate will bestow. I don't give a shit about it. Some questions are far better left unsaid, for greater troubles follow in their stead. AKA, we don't ask about the thieves' skin round here, boy. It'd be best that you do not ask. Oh, but the poet knows. The poet does know about the Thieves' Guild. He knows about thieves. He knows about the Thieves' Guild. He just doesn't want to tell us anything. He doesn't want us to ask him and put him on the spot. For all who journey from those lands afar, the center of the city, the bazaar, it's filled with Mudge's magic and shall be a wonder to behold, a joy to see. Yes. Okay. The palace's gate are open to but few. Only those the Sultan summons can go through. There is a Sultan in the land Shapier, who speaks but truth and counsels all who hear, to whom all the people praise and cheer. The righteous rejoice, and the foul all fear. Yeah, you're not that scary, dude. Okay? You're not. Sorry. I don't care. You're not scary. A place where all must fight to survive. Forethought and wit shall help thee stay alive. A dark has touched her, and that has turned aside all of the light that once did there abide. Razir is left to crumble in despair. Thus wickedness and folly now reside. That's not quite a limerick. But all the doers, arrogance and pride, the light grows ever stronger now outside. A hero strives to force the darkness back, and into morning shall be Razir's guide. Are you talking about me, good sir? I don't appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Actually, you know what? Can I still get some? Thank you. I thought I was gonna go to bed with no supper. I thought because the poet was here, I was gonna go to bed with no supper. Here's lemon chicken with garlic. Oh, God, that sounds really good. And lamb stewed with herbs. Eat it in good health. See, there is a pretty stark difference in their attire. I mean, maybe their pose is very similar. I mean, the guys is more like hand over hand. The woman is more like hand to hand and kind of, a little bit more like, rather than just like, I am mayor, fuck you. Which does, I mean, that it is kind of the Arabian the Arabian mentality, the Arabian religions, the Middle Eastern religions and stuff like that. It makes sense. Thank you. By the way, I liked your dancing, lady. All right. Eat, hero, for you need your strength. You have a wonderful meal. There are numerous salads, 2 main courses, fruit, hot mint tea, dessert, and all the bread you could want. You feel stuffed. Fortunately, heroes never get belly aches. Are you sure about that? 'Cause I just... I'm pretty sure heroes get belly aches. Well, yeah, again, this is just like a random assortment of stuff from Epidemic Sound, which, you know, I pay them $15. I pay them $15 a month. I can use their entire library without having to worry about copyright strikes, which is glorious. So, all right, we are. You know what? Let's just go ahead and save. Let's save. Yes, save. We come out here and we say, "Oh, you're a friend. A most strange fire has been seen outside the inn. Take care as you leave." Well, now shit's kicking off. Fire sale today. I'm selling you real wood burned by a real fire elemental. Be the first on your block to own this. All right, so we are going to say print screen. Boom. Yes, let's okay. Okay. So we need to take that screenshot and create a new canvas in Photoshop or GIMP or whatever you use, and do that. Now, we go back into this and we move our hero out into a drastically different place. And we say print screen again, and we paste that into on top of things, and now we have a background showing the devastation of the fire elemental, which will be the background for our thumbnail for... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and say for tomorrow, I'm just going to do whatever Wednesday is going to just be continuation of Quest for Glory 2 because it's an awesome game. I love this game. I love the Quest for Glory series. And we're just going to fucking power through this shit. I wouldn't be surprised. Disney is a huge proponent of like grabbing stuff up that is technically public domain, like Cinderella, Robin Hood, Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty. These are all stories that are in the public domain, so anybody can do a story on them. They make it their own unique thing and just kind of like, hey, we don't have to pay royalties to anybody, but we can collect all the money we want over our very specific version of this. And that's exactly what they do. They sit there and they say, hey, we have, if you want to use Beauty and the Beast, that's fine. You want to technically use Belle? That's fine. If you want to use Disney's very specific interpretation of Belle, that's going to cost you money. See, that's the thing. It's not quite monopolization because, like I said, you can create your own Beauty and the Beast using the source materials. You just can't use anything that's specific to the Disney Beauty and the Beast. It's a very fine line that that's I mean, it's kind of like if I say, if Quest for Glory goes into public domain and I make a Quest for Glory style costume and short story that use, I mean, well, okay, even without that, Quest for Glory 2 in particular uses a lot of the Arabian Nights mythology, and specifically Aladdin, which, I mean, is, again, it's so old that it is literally public domain. So, I could say, look, hey, you know what? I'm going to have my own version of Aladdin where, yes, he loses the lamp, but he finds, like, instead of finding a ring that hides a genie, he finds a cock ring that hides a genie. It would technically be different enough and based on the original story and the original idea and flow of things, where there's a lot of magical shit here, and it's like, oh, hey, what's this? Well, this is way too... Ooh, wait a second, I know what this is. And he puts it on and just kind of adjusts it a little bit, and all of a sudden, boom, out pops this genie. It's like, oh, hey, I want, let's be honest, I want stamina. I want strength. I want to go where there's a lot of hot women. And all of a sudden, he's transported inside the palace in Razir, or whatever city we want to name it. He's transported inside the harem, inside the evil prince's palace. Boom! Pretty kind of very similar to Quest for Glory 2, yes, but enough based off of the idea of the Arabian Nights and Aladdin, and Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, and based enough on the old school stuff that nobody could actually sue you because it's their stuff. Oh, Disney tries to sue for a lot of shit. It doesn't work. Because, I mean, okay. For example, oh god, who was it? It was White Wolf, wasn't it White Wolf Productions that tried to sue? White Wolf Productions tried to sue the creators of Underworld, the vampire werewolf movie series, because they used the term abomination. They literally tried to sue the movie producers because they used the term abomination. And that was a White Wolf term for vampires that were bred with werewolves. Those were abominations. That's our word. And it wasn't the idea of, it was not the idea of a werewolf and vampire hybrid. It was the word abomination that they were trying to sue for. Yeah. Exactly. It's fucking moronic. I mean, people who come up with a certain idea and use a word to name that idea, they think that they own that word, and they don't. So, I mean, it's like, Disney could not sue Quest for Glory, the Sierra or Microsoft or whoever it is now. They couldn't sue because Quest for Glory 2 uses themes from 1001 Arabian Nights, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, and Aladdin, because those are stories that existed before Disney was ever created. Those are in the public domain. Anybody can make an Aladdin story. They just can't use elements of Disney's Aladdin. They can't use the voice of Robin Williams for the genie. They can't use that stylized version of the genie. They can't use necessarily that art style for it, but if they want to use a completely different art style, if they want to use something that's more eccentric, more anime, more whatever, if they want to use that in order to do an Aladdin story, they absolutely can. They're free to. Because it is literally just public domain at this point. Nobody owns the rights to Aladdin. Nobody owns the rights to 1001 Arabian's Tales. Nobody owns the rights to Alibaba and the 40 Thieves or anything like that. Oh yeah, it's actually Disney actually kind of was Walt Disney back in the day. Walt Disney actually was, if I remember right, Walt Disney was the one that decided, no, we're going to get Cinderella. We're going to make a Cinderella. We are going to make a Cinderella. We're going to make a Sleeping Beauty. We're going to make a Robin Hood. We're going to make all of these things based on public domain stuff. Because nobody can sue us for making a Robin Hood movie. Nobody can sue us for making a Cinderella movie. Nobody can sue us for making a Sleeping Beauty movie. But we can do them all within the same art style and the same the same art style, the same everything, and make them our own so that people recognize the Disney versions of these stories, and people connect these when somebody literally says, hey, Cinderella, they're going to think we put so much effort. We promoted the fuck out of Cinderella. So that every time somebody says Cinderella, they think Disney. No. Oh, no. Aladdin was nowhere near one of the last things that Robin Williams did. Yeah, he... Oh, okay, so, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they actually got Robin Williams to do any of the Disney games like Kingdom Hearts or anything like that, or if they got whether they actually got Robin Williams, who would have been very, very expensive, whether they got a sound alike or they used sound clips. Even there, it's kind of one of those tricky points because not every time you hear somebody's voice is it that actor. There's a massive market for sound-alikes. A lot of times, even within the movies that an actor stars in, they will get a sound-alike to basically kind of re-record some things that didn't work out right. And for anything outside of those movies, they have massive amounts of sound clips and stuff like that. Yeah, they just like, I mean, and let's face it, most people who go to Disneyland and go to see Genie, they want to hear Genie say the things from the movies. They don't want to hear new, unique things that are specific to the Disneyland experience, they want to hear those same old quotes. It's kind of like the whole Dave Chappelle type thing where, you know, people come up to him in the middle of a restaurant when he's out with his kids. I'm rich, biatch! Nobody wants to fucking hear that when you're out with your fucking goddamn kids. But everybody, that's the limit. That is the narrow scope of most people who watch things. It's like they want to hear those catchphrases over and over and over again. Everybody wants to hear, everybody wants to hear certain people say certain catchphrases. That is what they're known for. That is what they want these people to say. They don't give a fuck about anything else. Oh yeah, I know people. I've actually met a few people that like fill in for pretty high list, especially these days, pretty high list actors. They actually fill in as sound-alikes to kind of fill in to fill in like, oh hey, we didn't really get this. We didn't really get this. This quote. We didn't really get this line. Can we get you to, and we can't get this person back into the recording studio in order to record this line. You do a voice that sounds just like them. Can you do this line? We need you to come in and do this line. So, that's what they get paid for. And of course, they can never say that, oh, hey, I was in this movie. I was in, I was in Free Guy. I was in Deadpool. I was in, I was in I was in Star Wars. I was in Transformers. They can't say that they were in those roles because, well, nobody wants to know that, oh, hey, we have somebody who sounds just like this big actor. The movie studios are promoting it as it's this big actor. So they actually get paid a little bit more in order to kind of fend off that idea of, no. It was just this big actor. It wasn't. There was no sound alike. There was no sound alike that we have to put in the credits because we paid that person an extra amount in order to keep their name out of the credits. But yeah, that is a very common thing to do. And it makes sense. In a lot of ways, it does make sense. Because, yeah, it's... A lot of actors are very... they are kind of... They are really busy. Like, a lot of... More and more actors are kind of going just from one... From one project to another, to another, to another, to another. And a lot of times the sound-alikes are just kind of like following behind them, but like 6 months to a year after that. It's like once production wraps, they're like, oh shit, we didn't get this, when they're going through the editing process and they're putting everything, and they're like, oh, we didn't really get their voice very clear on that one. Okay, so call up this person. They do a great, Hugh Jackman, or they do a great Ryan Reynolds, or they do a great whoever. That is, okay, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. Okay, number one, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks is a much older thing where it wasn't... Bed Knobs and Broomsticks was at the point where I don't think it was so much about star power versus story. So there were a couple people that were, yes, they were very much star power, But Disney wasn't so much worried about the idea of, oh, hey, this person, if we say that we got somebody who sounds like this person, people are going to ask, well, why don't you just, even if you had somebody that sounded just like that person, they weren't going to fill in for that person. These days, especially with like CGI ability to make a 3D model look like a real person. If for example, let's look at the book of Boba Fett. If you can get a 3D model that looks like a young Mark Hamill, you can get a voice actor who sounds like a young Mark Hamill, you can do all the Star Wars shit you want whenever you want, because nobody's gonna fucking care. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate anybody who does that or is able to. If you were able to like mimic somebody's voice and mannerisms to the point where they can slip lines from you into this scene with this person and nobody notices, that is fucking impressive. That is massively impressive to me. It is stunning. Anyway, that is where I believe we were going to end for tonight, because, oh dear gods, we've been going for 3 hours. I've been going for 3 fucking hours at this point. Gilbert Godfrey. Oh, that's a voice. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for being here. Gamer's gonna Rascalin, Griffin, and Micah, and Micah. Those are the people that were in the chat. All the people who are looking in the backgrounds, whether you said anything or not, I appreciate you being here. Whether you watch after the fact or when we're live, doesn't matter. Still appreciate you. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live or when we post a new video, like our decay of the production crate Corvette that actually came out earlier this Tuesday, ring the bell, but also make sure to check out the social media links down below, the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Discord channel. Also, there's a link to the Trovo channel where I live stream in the afternoon, currently going through Cyberpunk 2077. All of this so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!